Okay, here it is all ready to start. I've got all the wires nice and neat here. I shortened everything up. Everything's all taped up, shortened, because here's all the extra wiring that I had to take out. So I had to shorten everything up. Had to get the hole through the firewall. I've got the map sensor just wire tied to the fuel line for now because I'm going to make a custom bracket. Had to make a custom bracket for the return spring. Had to make a custom bracket for the throttle cable to make that match up. Had to cut off the bottom of that little arm. I think GMs use that. Mopars don't. I could probably remove this too. Since I don't need that, it's just going to get in the way. All the wires are real short. See, as you can see, comes around here. Got my map. Got all the sensor wires over here. Still have the air temp sensor going through down one of the runners like they do on the 5.2 Magnums. I might move it up to here later or in the air cleaner. So to show you everything else, the fuel line comes in from there, which is right from the high pressure EFI filter. Goes around, if you can see that, goes through here, comes back around to this bank, goes to the regulator which controls the pressure, which is set to 43. I've got a 90-degree brass fitting here, which goes back to the original fuel line, which is now return line, and it goes down around the heater blower, AC blower motor. So this is it. Everything's already programmed. I'm gonna fire this thing up. Make sure my ground is on. Oh, and all the wires are run right to the battery like F.A.S.T requires. Here's the hot. The negative comes up this way, right to the bottom of that post, so it disconnects when I also unscrew my ground. So that's it. I already have it programmed. If I turn on the key, I don't know if you can see this. So you can hear the fuel pump, all of the injectors cycle. I can now hit this again. I've got it already programmed from when I had it running on the stand, so I'm just going to go to live data so I can see what it's doing here. Let's go to screen number 2, which also has the idle air control motor setting, which is 90 right now. It's going to show the RPM, it's going to show the coolant temp sensor, and the throttle position sensor, which I set for 0 at idle. So here we go. I can't start the car from inside because I'm out here with this video, so make sure it's out of gear because this is a stick, and I'm just going to short the starter solenoid to start it. It should fire right up. There it is, EZ-EFI running. So if we go over here, on air control, the idle's set to 950, but since it's a stone cold motor, it's going to be a little high until it starts to warm up. You can start to hear the idle air control motor starting to shut down a little bit to try to adjust the idle. Oh, don't know why that stopped, so we're just going to start it again, let it take off. So here we go. We're waiting for the coolant temp sensor to get up a little higher here. See what other things we have. Battery voltage. map, air fuel ratio, air temp sensors. We don't see anything learning yet because it hasn't reached the required coolant temp sensors. Let's see what screen number 1 says, air fuel ratio. It shows air fuel ratio and what it's trying to go to. The target air fuel ratio. O2 sensor is warmed up, but it's not learning yet because it's not hot enough with this coolant temp sensor. I think it has to be 140 degrees. It's in the manual. That's it. I'm going to put the hood on and put the air cleaner on. Here's my nasty air cleaner. Screw on top. Lined up there. Nice and quiet now that the air cleaner's on.